Doing sports talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. What I tell you, Ukraine bring the pain. I didn't do a video when the fight happened, but you know, now a little reaction to the Alexander Usyk, Derek Chisora fight. Right, Alexander Usyk is still undefeated. He beats Derek Chisora unanimous decision, 117-112 and 2 times 115-113. Anybody watch the fight and you tell me if you can get 115-113 on the cards. It was unanimous, yeah. Derek Chisora was coming forward, yeah, but Derek Chisora didn't win like a round. On my card, I gave Derek Chisora a tie in round 2 and a tie in round 12. But I didn't see him winning the round. He was coming forward. You know, he was trying. Derek Chisora, he looked fit and everything. But this guy figured out how I'm going to beat a fit Derek Chisora, and he outclassed him totally. Okay, you know, these scores and whatever you want to do, that's okay. But Alexander Usyk has proved that he can hang with the heavyweights too, right? He's not going to be knocking somebody out, but what is he going to do? Like some of all of the great fighters that we always talk about, what do we always say? Well, he needs the first few rounds. Here's Lomachenko, for example. Even Mayweather. You know, he downloads the information, and then he gets into it, you know? But he's got to download the information. Yeah, well, Derek Chisora was on him, roughing him up. And I guess he was downloading in, because after a while he opened up, he moved around, started opening up, and then Chisora started being in trouble. Now, obviously, he doesn't have one punch knockout power. But you know, hey, you download the information. If you're Floyd Mayweather, Lomachenko, now Usyk, or Deontay Wilder too. Remember some of those fights he was losing, right? And then all of a sudden he knocked him out, right? That's downloading information, right? So this is what we're talking about. The dude, Alexander Usyk, is the truth. I think he should be even higher in the pound-for-pound list because I've been undisputed before. Right? And only me and Terrence Crawford are active fighters who've been undisputed. And very few of us want to be. Right? So he's undisputed. And speaking of wanting to be undisputed, on most of the interviews, he tries to give his interviews, he gives them in Ukrainian. He speaks that. And then, but every now and then he'll say something in English. And I'm going to tell you what he said in English, what was important. You know, what do you want to do next? You know, you want to be champion? He said, no, I don't want to be champion. That's not enough. I want to be undisputed champion. You understand? So he figured out how to learn that, right? And so most of them Cuban fighters that I get into that I love, you know, I know that. Louis Real, King Kong, Ortiz, Rigondeaux, Barrera, a lot of them, you know, they didn't get their stuff. My man about to fight now, Gamboa, about to fight. You know, I'm 50-50 with him and Devin Haney because I'm rolling with them too, my Cuban boys. But bottom line is that English. I told you, it's the Eastern Europeans that come and they figure out how to say something. I told you about Kovalev. What did he figure out how to say? I kick his ass. That's what he said. Well, shoot, I don't need to understand, but I want to learn how to say that. What do you guys say? I kick his ass. And you roll with that. He learned how to say what he wants. Undisputed heavyweight champion. And that's coming from a guy who's already been undisputed cruiserweight champion. That is what I'm talking about. You're seeing a legend right now. So go back and watch that fight if you haven't. He dominated Chisora even though he was smaller. Just an awesome guy, awesome character. Keep an eye on Alexander Usyk. Who cares what he does next? Whatever he does next is going to be legendary because for me, this guy's a legend already. Doma Sports Talk worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.